Hello, and welcome to Cyberpunk 2077 version 2.0. This playthrough will feature a Corpo background on very hard difficulty, with hacking and tech weapons as the combat focus. All graphic settings are on maximum except for path tracing, where we'll be using the maximum settings for ray tracing instead. Also, frames are capped at 60 frames per second for consistency and a smoother viewing experience. Although this will be my first full run, I originally started a Nomad playthrough. I only got a couple quests in before I realized I really messed up my point attribution, and I'd locked myself out of romancing some characters, so I decided to start over. A couple of disclaimers. There are flashing lights in the gameplay, and some quick camera movements which may cause seizures or discomfort for those with some medical conditions. Also, there is a fair amount of violence, strong language, use of drugs and alcohol, and sexual content. And now, come along for an adventure in Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, so this is what I settled on for my character. Since we're going the Corpo route, I kind of wanted to go a little more minimalistic on kind of the punk style. But I went with, like golden irises, kind of more of the gold cybernetics, and even the nails. We did, where is it? That's like all the way at the bottom. Here we go. Nail color. We got a little bit of that shine on there too. Like, he comes from this lifestyle where like money was effortless to him. Body tattoos, we went with, he's got the Arasaka brand from, when he was all about that Corpo lifestyle. It's a little more minimalistic and at the same time kind of gives that Corpo vibe, Corpo turned street thug sort of vibe. So that's what we're working with. We're going with a male body and a male voice, masculine both sides. Alright, so next we get some points to distribute to attributes. Each attribute contains a set of skills. Both attributes and skills provide different bonuses depending on your style of play. Skill levels increase as you perform activities associated with them. The maximum level of a skill is limited by the level of the attribute that it belongs to. So what I did not do on my previous playthrough that I didn't finish was really understand how the game wants you to use the attributes, and so I spent most of the game just keeping everything balanced and found out a lot later the error in the way of doing that. So the game really wants you to focus on two main trees and kind of a little bit of a third, or maybe play around with the others with the remaining points. So for this one, I'm going to focus intelligence and technical ability. We're really going to have fun with explosives, tech weapons, and the hacking to kind of go along with the Corpo side. So, but to give you guys an idea, for body, it determines your raw physical power and fortitude. Progressing it improves your proficiency with shotguns, light machine guns, and blunt weapons. It also enables you to open some doors by force, rip off turrets, and use intimidating or solo-trained dialogue choices. Each point increases max health by 2. For intelligence, it determines your net running abilities. Progressing it improves your proficiency with smart weapons and allows you to unleash your full potential as a netrunner. It also enables you to access local subnets and show off your knowledge of the net in dialogues. Increases your max RAM by 1 every 4 attributes. Reflexes determines your maneuverability and ability to evade enemy attacks. Progressing the attribute improves your proficiency with assault rifles, submachine guns, and blades, and enables you to use advanced movements. It also enables you to make quick, observant remarks and dialogues. Each attribute point increases your crit chance by 0.5%. Technical ability determines your techie know-how. Progressing improves your proficiency with explosives and tech weapons, and allows you to be compatible with high-end cyberware. It also allows you to bypass some locks, override devices, and exhibit tech-savvy knowledge and dialogues. Increases your armor by 2 for each attribute point. Cool determines your assassination skills and stealth abilities. This is probably where we're going to add some extra points later on, just to have that extra stealthiness, but I might end up doing like some cool, some reflexes, we'll kind of see. Progressing improves your proficiency with precision rifles, sniper rifles, handguns, and throwable weapons. It also enables you to use advanced stealthy perk abilities and subtle or street smart dialogue choices. 1.25% crit damage per attribute point. Now, one thing is cool and reflexes really synergize together because it increases crit chance and stuff, and especially how cool has the snipers and such. But my first playthrough, I really didn't, and I got maybe 15 hours in. I was not very far in the in the main quest at all. Before I was like, we messed up on our ability points. Is there a way to fix this? There's not. So, yeah, we're gonna roll with intelligence, and it only allows you to max up to 6 on this initial distribution. So we're gonna put the other point in cool. Alias V. Difficulty very hard. Backstory Corpo. Few leave the corporate world with their lives, few are still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game. Only winners and losers. Oh, I think we could maybe have, like, left points unspent, if we weren't sure what we wanted to do. But that's alright. This is what we're going through with.
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. Just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Also, I know nothing about the Corpo route this time, so this is all going to be new to me.
Hey, you all there, V?
We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. First time in Night City? Pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. Or, if you're already an experienced edgerunner, feel free to disable hints. Go to the database at any time during the game to access tutorials as well as to read up on the most important topics of Cyberpunk 2077. The Corpo Rat. Can we grab these meds? No, not an option. Can we check the other doors? Oh. What's happening in here, ladies?
Are you all right?
It's okay. So I don't actually know what we're doing. Jenkins is waiting for you in his office. Frankfurt crisis worsens.
That depends on you.
I don't think she was the one talking to me. I don't know. We're just gonna go this way.
Jeez, the Eurasian markets are going wild. Not to mention London, Zurich, Warsaw.
Yep. It's disintegrating.
Everyone's reacting to this leak. Markets down, arms transports stalled, ops in retreat. Months of work out the window.
Counter intel's in the grinder.
We're counter intel, right? Pretty sure.
1919 was a year of great change in our history. The onset of American Prohibition, the end of World War I.
2067. An Arasaka
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
from an assassin's bullet.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. And you hurry up.
We in Twobo.
Saburo Arasaka enlisted as a pilot in the Nippon Kaigun, the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of lieutenant. With 20 confirmed aerial victories.
So Saburo Arasaka is the owner of Arasaka Company.
British fighter pilots. But in 1942, during a routine mission, his plane was severely damaged. Yet, overcoming both grievous injury and a malfunctioning aircraft, Saburo managed to return to base. Join us after the break to hear what happened next.
We are not waiting for the break, but
Militech hit 3
it's kind of cool
ours.
getting some of that background.
Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
What's the status of the 3?
They're dead. Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
Saying what?
A tragic accident during routine security system maintenance would be my bet.
Yeah, that tracks. Can I not kite anything from here? Come on, guys. Give me something to steal.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
Yeah.
Hey, V. It's been ages. It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss in the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
Yeah. They do indeed.
I sound so bitter.
What's everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead. Listen, sorry, in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure, sure. Good seeing you again.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
That's good, I guess.
Bastard. He lobbied them hard for it when they flew in from Tokyo. Director of Special Operations? With his file?
The Japanese might buy it.
Can you imagine the amount of espionage just between co-workers that happens in this company? Dude, I want that setup. That's cool. There's seriously like nothing for me to take around here. Can I interact with this? No? Ooh, what's this way? Off the beaten path.
Access denied.
Of course it is. Hey, just because I want to go into some big shot's office that I have no reason being in doesn't mean I should be denied entry. Konpeki Plaza. Luxury, beauty, discretion. What holds more power than a place? An idea. Konpeki Plaza is more than a hotel. It is a space in which reality is curated to even the most refined tastes and sensibilities. At Konpeki Plaza, you'll find 420 exclusive apartments, 20 conference rooms, 14 fully equipped pools, and the finest bars, restaurants, and that which cannot be measured by numbers alone: luxury, beauty, and discretion. Our world-class customer care will fulfill even the deepest needs and desires of our guests, turning your stay in Konpeki Plaza into an unforgettable experience. When it comes to the comfort of our clients, there is no such thing as the impossible. Discover new dimensions of comfort. Enjoy the best Night City has to offer. The very best. Counterfeit documents. Is this junk? This is junk. Hang on. Not all problems can be solved with force. I love that they're counterfeits and they're just junk. Oh, we got another one. Onboarding, Night City Branch. This guide is intended for all Arasaka agents beginning work in Night City. Please follow the local code of conduct, as it may differ from other Arasaka locations. You must possess the latest corporate issue firmware at all times when inside Arasaka Tower. Consider this your primary form of identification. All agents are required to issue scheduled progress reports to the appropriate senior officers. All lead officers are responsible for reporting to the operations manager. In the event of operational crisis, all agents are required to report to Arasaka Tower. Exemptions can be issued to active field agents involved in highly classified operations. All operational units in Night City fall under the oversight of the Director of Special Operations, Director Abernathy. That's the one we were just complaining about.
Jenkins boy.
What about me? Good things? All good things? Or not? I'm assuming not.
Well, I couldn't work with that prick. What do you think they're doing now?
They need to mop up the leak. The company could lose a boatload.
We'll get to it. Don't worry about it. It'll happen.
We're pulling people out of Prague. Yeah, because of Frankfurt. Don't wait. Get them out now. Just be discreet.
How bad did we fuck up? Can I get in here? No. Apparently we messed up something big. Anything to say? Nope. Okay. This one's empty. And I could sit there. It's telling me I can. Let me in. Let me in. Let me.
Antechamber.
But I'm trying to get into here. Alright, fine.
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the Sea of Clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
European Space Council.
Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Oh my gosh. Was that us cleaning up the leak?
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
I love that we get the stock ticker in the bottom right as just a constant update.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to Director of Spec Ops. The cunt. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this.
A data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on, take it. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
Damn. Dude is prepared.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
Oh, our thing up top tells us about him. Preferred drink, bourbon whiskey. Frankfurt crisis worsens. Oh my gosh, this is slow. Requires immediate action. Well, so at the top it was giving us earlier a lot of this stuff where it's like our elevated heart rate, our elevated cortisol level. Times Square marquee. 6 pending notifications. It was 5 earlier. From quantified Satori. Don't know. Pharma report, Neuro boost, 15 milliliter dose. Increase advised. Oh, that's horrible. Daily intake report. Dude, imagine if you had like a daily intake report of what we're 865 kilocal below optimal. We need to eat something, basically. No, I'm waiting for it to scroll back though, because I think it was giving us info on Jenkins. Yeah. Arthur Jenkins, age 43, no children, dislikes sports, preferred drink bourbon. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of awesome.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Ooh, we start out with cash.
Cred ship transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me. Jenkins, Night City Counter Intel. I need an analysis of the legislative procedures for lunar-based licenses. Yes. Yes, the Sea of Clouds.
The Sea of Clouds.
Black clinics. Operating outside earthly jurisdiction. Of course, unofficially. No, not yet. We're just exploring options for now. On the authority of Director Abernathy, yes.
Oh, shit. He's getting,
Say again?
He's getting black clinic.
That's clear.
Underground clinic stuff going on with Abernathy's authority. Okay, I think he's done.
Say again?
So I don't really know what we're doing.
I have those reports you asked for?
You're late. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're gonna say it.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know, but I have them now.
Send them to my inbox, and you and I will have a word about this later.
Damn, okay.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you,
First
mano.
Frankfurt, now this
You in
one.
some trouble?
Not yet.
We're in for a damn
Right
long
now,
day.
I just need a soul I can trust.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Wait, where is it? Oh, I do have a terminal. And it is the one in the corner. Damn it. Wait, is this how I enter? It's like the one spot I didn't check.
Stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me, quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point?
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
I don't even know what we're talking about, dude, I'll be honest.
Projected risks?
Limited threat to life. Not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible. Leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
I say we pull him out.
Pull him out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
That's right, that's not quite the Arasaka way. We wait until he breaks and then discard him. What was I thinking? Ooh, Sea of Clouds. Mare Nubium. Sea of Clouds. Lunar mare on the near side of the moon, diameter 444 miles. Selenographic boundaries. Numbers. Economic significance negligible. Composed primarily of research facilities serving as cover for more complex operations. Tactical significance high. Mare Nubium is a basin of black clinics essential for research into innovative and experimental technologies. Logistical significance moderate. Located in relative close proximity to Oceanus Procellarum, the location of the western mass driver. Ooh, we have stuff. I have a trauma team card. Cool. Neuro booster. No, dude, keep it on you. Come on. Vacation with the Stars, the Crystal Palace, unbeatable offers. Have you been to Thailand, Morocco, and Alaska more times than you can count? Looking for an adventure that isn't just another tour around Europe? Do you want to see how the world's biggest film and braindance stars relax and party? Do you want to see the stars among the stars? Now you can. The Crystal Palace is offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to book an Earth View apartment along with a cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino comps to get Lady Luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stay is heavenly, but your bill isn't astronomical. Previous week's results. Quantified Satori. Your biodata indicators are reading abnormally. High levels of cortisol, catecholamine, and adrenaline persist from previous results. Hormone blocker usage is prescribed for only 2 weeks before requiring a baseline reset, but your usage has continued beyond 3 weeks. Recommendation: meet with your trainer to prepare a recovery plan. Does it actually let us meet with a trainer? That'd be cool. Post-mortem, Operation Wormy Apple. Wormy Apple, Arasaka Department of Analytics. The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight Committee finds as follows regarding Operation Wormy Apple. The operation was executed without following proper procedure, thus putting agent lives and, more importantly, company reputation in jeopardy. The operation's success is due solely to the fact that Petrochem committed errors which proved more costly than our own. All personnel involved in planning the operation will subject to internal audit. We find the death of the Prague contact, cause toxin-induced cardiac arrest, a direct result of poor planning. Required action. Investigate all stages of operation planning, from reconnaissance to implementation, with the aim of isolating irregularities in procedure and or judgment. New Space Administration Bulletin. We are pleased to announce the opening of a new space in our Night City headquarters. Our scientists have meticulously curated authentic rainforest flora and fauna in designing our very own experimental self-sustaining ecosystem. More details coming soon. Files Report Summary. NUSA and Militech. After assessing data collected from contacts reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Montana, we did not confirm any active NUSA efforts against Arasaka assets or operations in federal territories. However, the same conclusion cannot be drawn regarding potential threats from Militech. Although the corporation has obvious close ties to the NUSA government, we were unable to obtain valuable intel due to much tighter control on internal procedure and information flows. We must rely on unconfirmed, circumstantial evidence obtained by our own field agents for the time being. Conclusion. Further HUMINT gathering required. Current data are circumstantial and do not allow for indisputable conclusions. So, I'm really glad, actually, that I have played this a little bit before choosing Corpo, because there's a lot of info here that would fly right by me if I hadn't. So this one's kind of okay. This one's okay. This one makes sense. So brain dances, where is it? So film and brain dance stars. Brain dances are kind of like a VR, immerse you into a video that happens. So it kind of falls along. It's like movie stars of the future, basically. And then in the files, so Militech and NUSA. So NUSA is New USA. It's just essentially what the USA is for the game in its current form. We're located in California, by the way, for the sake of this game. And then Militech is a company that Arasaka is like constantly sort of at war with. It's like if you were to think of privatized military, that's what Militech is. So understanding what this says is basically threats from the privatized military. The privatized military has close ties to the USA government, the new USA government. And they're trying to figure out stuff in order to be able to use that information against them, essentially. So, it's kind of cool. Net, Arasaka. Superior, Arthur oh, is this my profile? V, Counterintelligence, Agent, Trauma Team Membership, Platinum, let's go. Trauma Team is privatized health insurance, sort of. The Trauma Team is a combat unit that comes in, like if your heart flags something, whatever else, like they'll get the signal, they'll come in, they'll kill anyone who's trying to kill you, and then pick your body up and then go treat you. So Trauma Team memberships are like big advantages in this world, in this society. Superior Arthur Jenkins, Training, Creating and maintaining intelligence networks, establishing defense of corporate assets in the event of armed conflict, crisis impact analysis. And like, this is something I wouldn't have appreciated if I hadn't already played it a little beforehand. So I actually really appreciate that I played this a little bit before going Corpo. Employee evaluation. Over a 2-year period of active duty, the agent has completed 6 defensive and 5 offensive operations. Areas of proficiency: identifying corporate espionage, Operation Ichiban; human intelligence, Operation Gambit and Prog MT. Time tracker. Urgent. In order to adjust logged hours on the time tracker, contact the accounting department. All absences must be submitted and accounted for with evidence attached. I want to be able to flex my schedule like this. Like, dude worked a couple hours this day, like mostly a full shift these days, but came in at different times. Like, this whole week was only in for a couple hours at a time. Like, this doesn't actually seem that bad. No days off, though, which probably sucks. And probably a high-stress job. Oh, I can't click on mission reports. Or employee evaluations. Oh, there we go. Agent V exhibits a high degree of personal initiative and has proven himself an effective autonomous operative, albeit difficult to control. As a clever and ambitious individual, Agent V is suited to working in the field. Moreover, Agent V is committed to completing his assignments and fulfills an appropriate amount of overtime. He does not display any signs of disloyalty against Arasaka. An appropriate amount of overtime. I still can't click. Oh, there we go. Arasaka Intel. What? Adohira? I don't know. Description. A full reconnaissance was executed on Arasaka factory premises in the district of Watson. Agent V tracked and intercepted a spy from Baskin Undercover Incorporated. During the operation, 3 Class H workers were killed. The spy is suspected to have been acting upon Militech's orders. Mission status completed. Success. Jokyoku and Ichigo are archived. Okay. Hey everyone, post-production Auzzie here. I do read the rest of the info on the laptop, but I've moved that bit to the end of the video. Stand. Stand. I know how to function, I know how to navigate a person. I can't actually go back there. Alright.
I have nothing to add.
But do you have something to subtract?
No, I didn't say anything of the sort.
They'll be searching for dirt on
That's
us now.
right. No comment.
Lunar bases
How
are
many
huge
times do I have to
them.
say
They
it?
won't forgive us for this.
I hate it when I accidentally trigger 2 conversations at once. Don't mind me, I'm just listening in.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out. And the few who do know the truth, they won't know it for long.
What truth? I don't know anything. Yeah, it's not creepy or anything.
Access granted.
Wait. Is this the spot where it wasn't granted last time? Oh, because he gave us access to his AV. That's what it was. Can I talk to you? Nope. What about you? What's up, dude? You enjoy your job? You enjoy working on these behemoths? So this is an AV, it's an air vehicle. I'm assuming is what AV stands for. It's like a limo of the skies.
Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area. A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
I'm not entirely sure what district Lizzie's bar is in.
Provide your destination.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
You can take a drink.
This is N54 News Broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system.
We didn't even have to pour the
5
drink.
European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident.
Dude, look at this.
Council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
This game looks so good. Just straight up advertising weapons on the streets. It's insane. Life coach.
Hello, V.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Everything's dandy?
Things are dandy. Everything is.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day, they'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Is that an option we have? Just do breathing exercises. That's a medical center? I don't know if I trust a medical center that looks like that, to be honest. Sweet, clean speed. Not sure what kind of speed you're selling there, buddy, but...
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
You know, I don't think it would be wise to actually take the AV to the bar. Like, that's not... Aren't we wanting this to, like, be behind the scenes, not super traceable and all that jazz?
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
What? Who the fuck are you to say that to me?
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
I'm surprised they let that alone.
Fuck. Used to be our hood, this. Corpos. Fucking do whatever. Think the world's theirs.
I mean, he's got a point. This is kind of a dick move, but I need to talk to Jackie, so it's cool.
Couldn't use the front door like everyone else?
Nope.
Listen, I'm in a hurry, and you're wasting my time.
Gonna keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
I appreciate it, thank you. Look at all the people. Oh wait, can I scan? No, I don't know how to do that yet. Nah. All the people.
You try that new one?
Not yet.
That's all we get. Is this the same hallway that we could have just gone through? I guess so. You know, if it actually sounded in there the way I imagine it sounds to this person, this place might be more poppin'. Ooh, we got money. Euro dollars. The standard currency of Europe and North America. The Vampire Prince is back. Monster hunters beware. Turbo Dracula is a dark, gritty, visceral action game experience where you play as the plasma-thirsty prince of puncture wounds himself, Dracula. He has risen again, this time as a digiclone in a body of chrome, but his appetite for blood hasn't waned one bit. Assisted by the descendants of an ancient bloodline, he wages war against the sinister Helsing Corp headed by the Demon Brothers Manchester. They aim to take over the world with the help of genetically spliced werewolf zombies. Dracula must face difficult choices, such as whether to resurrect his old friend Viago or to transmutate into his nemesis. A polished real-time combat system and non-linear storyline offer the player deep immersion in single-player, while the multiplayer mode allows you to team up with your Toombas as they take control of the brooding Varney, or blonde fan favorite Herbert. Without spoiling any of the endings, yes, multiple endings, I'll leave you with just one thing. Lady Carmilla Ruth Van Buttery is hands down the most captivating character ever written in the 100-year history of video games, period. That is one hell of a name. But I would play it. You guys leave any money on the table? I'm just here to pick it up. Where are the stairs?
Come back to my place. Grab one last drink.
Don't even start.
Jesus, I had it with your shit, dude. I'm gonna just take this. Hang on, what does that do? Consumables. Excellent source of iron. 5% stamina regen for 450. 450 seconds is a decent chunk of time, isn't it? Okay, so we have like a heal over time injector and a flat health injector. We have grenades. EMP grenade. 5-second EMP deals bonus damage against enemy netrunners, drones, mechs, robots, and turrets. Disables turrets for the duration of the EMP grenade. A frag grenade hits enemies with an explosive blast. Flashbang reduces accuracy by 20% for human enemies for 5 seconds. Applies blinding for 3. Oh, we got suits and shit. I mean, that makes sense. Honestly. Shard. Oh, for Abernathy. Any more, like, drinks I can pilfer?
Preem new place. We went there yesterday. Huh. Drawing a blank.
What's up?
It's all that smoking you're doing, man. Do I just hop over this? Oh, here's the stairs. Dude's having a rough night.
Heard he dumped her already. Yeah, no surprise there.
Some of these conversations are pretty short.
You
don't come here often, do ya? It's good to see you, cabron.
Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
Gave me a headache. This stuff's different. Custom made or something. A few seconds in, you forget it ain't real. Feel it all. And there's nothing holding you back. Your fantasies ain't even a knot. It's what they got in their catalog. Look here, backdoor rodeo with Vicky. That ass, can you believe it? They just pick your spot. Grass hut in Hawaii, maybe a penthouse in Westbrook.
You know, I'm more of a front door kind of guy. Like this.
Dude, the centipede? Fuck me. But suit yourself. I call dibs on Vicky. Down the hatch, chum. Then we hit the boxes.
Them brain dances hit hard, I guess.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. I can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
I'm serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? A guy who's done this before. Remember what happened in Mexico, at the border? I peep one word.
I know, you saved my ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out.
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Huh. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermano. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
Was that a toast? The hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar, but this doesn't say a damn thing. To this. This job and all the rest of that Corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Yeah, well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
Did Jenkins send you? Don't believe I know you.
You don't, but we know you very well. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it first time around.
Ugh, fuck! How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Spirit. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro?
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Ooh, dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada. V, how you feel? You all right?
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. I'm not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers. Company pad. I mean, they've seized my bank account. Not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You sure you feel okay, though? I mean...
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend? That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, fool. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V! Hey, hermano. Your new life, it starts now.
Konpeki Plaza. Luxury, splendor, discretion. I guess Konpeki Plaza is like the super luxury place that Arasaka agents, employees go to. Konpeki Plaza is a hotel for the world's corporate elite, where you can have everything and more. We serve at your absolute pleasure. In our ambiently lit, spacious rooms, you'll find peace and tranquility. Or, if you so desire, company at the snap of your fingers. When we built Konpeki Plaza, we wanted our guests to have a sublime artistic experience. American largesse. I don't know what that word means. We will look that up later. Actually, I'm going to look it up now. What does largesse mean? If I could type. Hang on. Generosity in bestowing money or gifts upon others. American largesse and Japanese minimalism combined. So, American generosity of money and Japanese minimalism combined. We are wealth in moderation, moderation in wealth. Our walls are made from gilded oak and marble, and adorned with works of art from the finest artists. Even our employees are modified for your viewing pleasure. The fuck? Our employees are modified for your viewing pleasure. That's messed up. Won't you stay a while? Choose a room with a view of the bay, or marvel at Night City's skyline from the 40th floor. Whether you're here for business or leisure, your comfort is our pleasure. Our hotel boasts 80 floors, 420 rooms, and 20 conference halls. Our top floor penthouse is reserved for our VIP guests. Our guests have a range of 24-hour facilities at their disposal: a fully stocked bar, art gallery, sauna and swimming pool, gym, massage parlor, and other attractions on the ground floor or in the sub-levels. We wholeheartedly encourage you to apply for all of our service openings. News. Our hotel was recently graced by the presence of Xiaohan Ling, one of the board members of Kang Tao. Mrs. Ling stayed with us for almost an entire week. She described her stay to the media as captivating. We're so humbled. Coming soon, 15% discount for 3 days in one Konpeki Plaza. Don't wait, this is your chance to experience true luxury, Night City style. Good news for regulars. We've opened a new braindance parlor on level 3, where you can watch the latest hits, cult classics, and much, much more. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Careers. Konpeki Plaza is famous for its top quality service. Our guests can expect the highest level of professionalism and discretion from our employees. Accordingly, prospective employees must have above average looks, speak at least 4 languages, including English and Japanese, be in good physical condition, be prepared to install 4th generation cyberware throughout their body. Note, must be returned in case of contract termination. Does that mean you're getting a used one from someone else who left? That's kind of messed up. If you fulfill all the requirements, write to us at ncity.recruitment@konpekiplaza.corp. That's weird, but okay. Aid Vote, Crystal Palace, Delamain, Militech, Win News, Guide to NC, Stop Myers. So this is where Trauma Team, like, they're all armored up and geared. Trauma Team is here to provide you with 24/7 care. Our services are comprised of 2 main components. On-the-ground services. We offer 24/7 emergency AV dispatch. So an AV is a air vehicle. Think of it like a helicopter, but much more techy. Sci-fi techiness. Which includes a reflex booster-ready pilot, armed safety experts, and military-trained paramedics. If a client is in danger, an AV squad receives their GPS signal, allowing them to arrive on the scene within minutes to provide protection and treatment. Reaction time and additional perks are dependent on your insurance package. Inpatient care. Every trauma team branch possesses a clinic with surgical nanites, specialized antibodies, and cryogenic chambers. We also offer our own pharmaceuticals and reanimators, as well as surplus implants from our suppliers. Premium package. What was it we have? We have platinum. Live longer. Choose the premium package. We strongly encourage you to purchase a package that will guarantee you 100% safety both day and night. This offer includes emergency patient transport, surgery and nanosurgery, post-trauma rehabilitation, plastic surgery on demand, free checkup with your Ripper Doc. Ripper Doc is like cybernetics surgeon, kind of. Prescription discount up to 90%. Note, premium packages are divided into 3 grades, silver, gold, and platinum. The services listed above are only covered by platinum. So we get all the services. Trauma Drama member access. But I have a membership. What do you mean not found? Okay. Can I type? Like, can I... No, that's not a thing. Okay. Well, whatever. Questions? Get in touch. We're here to help. Trauma Team in Night City. Trauma Team Building. NC Ring Road North. ttInfo@ncity.traumateam.corp. Aid vote. Who will get help? Who will be left behind? Only you can decide. Choose from one of this month's top 3 candidates. Refugees from flooded Netherlands and Belgium. Yes? 23%? No. 77%? No way. It's you who decides who deserves humanitarian aid from our donors. Huh. So they're literally voting on where to send aid to. Refugees from flooded Netherlands and Belgium, no at 77%. Alaskan government toward purchasing a frost corn license, no at 89%. Farmers in the Amazon plains toward increased defense against nomads. Nomads are roving bands of... These people don't really belong anywhere, and a lot of times they kind of just take any kind of jobs they can get. Usually nefarious of sorts. Yes, 72%. Could your vote guarantee a better life for dozens of impoverished people? Dozens, huh? Just dozens? Comment from LOL69. JSML, Alaska's government needs money. Maybe they should get off their asses and work. If they're hungry, there's plenty of grass and dirt around. JSML, I wonder what that stands for. Just shake my leg? I don't know. Comment from Nusa FRVR001. Refugees my ass. All they want's another handout. If those clog-wearing hoity-toity Dutch engineers are as good as they say they are, why don't they just build a city on water, I'll wait. Comment from Jenny Patriot. JFC. Can someone please do something with these nomads? I don't give a fuck if your great-grandpa lived in a tree in the fucking jungle. We're living in the neo-postmodern, for fuck's sake. Nobody cares about replanting some gonk forest. What's next? Going back to live in caves? Comment from Rococo. Jesus, where your humanity at, people? Good thing none of y'all are refugees, because you'd all be fucked. Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace feel alive in the dead of space. 10 casinos, 5 pools, a cutting-edge brain dance studio, the best restaurants in the Milky Way. Want to know what paradise tastes like? Don't wait. Fly into orbit today. Ziggy Q, Crystal Palace Ambassador. We proudly inform you that one of the most famous stars from the big screen has become an official partner of our orbital station. Coming soon to Night After Night with Ziggy Q, a series of interviews with our residents. Lizzie Wizzy at the Crystal Palace. Cosmic Tour Concerts. 2078. Don't wait, buy your ticket today. 2077 is the year that we're in, I suppose, in Cyberpunk 2077. Come work at the Crystal Palace. Looking for work at the Crystal Palace? All you have to do is drop by our offices and fill out a form. We are currently seeking 15, 20, and 25-year contracts. Please note that flight costs and rent in the workers' hotel will be salary deducted. I don't know how I feel about that. Can you imagine signing like a 25-year contract and on top of that, all of your stuff is deducted? Not included, but deducted. Which is technically the same thing, like they're kind of paying for it either way, but like the way current income tax works, you would be taxed on the money that they are then going to deduct from what's left over for your rent. I don't know. Extradition? No thank you. Problems back on Earth? Forget about them in orbit. Crystal Palace promises to never sign an extradition agreement with any nation or corporation. That's cool, I guess. You got a bunch of crooks working for you, basically. Delamain. Delamain is basically like a taxi service operated by an AI. Welcome to the Delamain service. Leave your problems at the door. Delamain means comfort and safety. In a city where firearms are as common as personal links, our armored limousines will guarantee your peace of mind. Not only are we the highest caliber taxi service, we are also pioneers in the field of transport innovation. Year upon year, we upgrade our vehicles with ever greater functionality to improve our trademarked passenger protection system. According to recent surveys, we are the most widely chosen transport service in Night City, a fact we are grateful for. In spite of our success, we do not rest on our laurels. We are constantly working to improve our services, even though it may seem as if further improvement is impossible. That was the about. Services. Our fleet of self-driving armored vehicles is available to clients anywhere, anytime. Clients using the Delamain service automatically receive basic health insurance, protection against potential attacks, riveting conversation with a good-humored AI avatar. Excelsior Package. For more adventurous passengers, we recommend the Excelsior Package, which includes the base package plus complete health coverage, active passenger medical scan, combat mode, free corpse disposal in the event of death. Okay. That's the thing. In case of any questions, please send us an email, ask.info@ncity.delamain.corp. Militech official site. Services. Militech International is committed to the public good of the NUSA. Our armed forces maintain peace within our borders, train our police, and provide equipment to local law enforcement. Our duty is to preserve the liberty and freedom of all NUSA citizens. We are humbled that you have placed your safety in our hands. We respect and encourage the right to self-defense for all citizens and organizations. To ensure that, we offer a variety of private services. Wholesale military equipment. Militech... Wait, what? Wholesale military equipment. Militech is a world-leading manufacturer of firearms, drones, cybernetic military-grade implants, and armored land, marine, and airborne assault vehicles. In addition, we manufacture everything from heavy-duty military equipment to the lightest firearms for personal protection. Security services and training. We are proud to have the foremost professional soldiers in our ranks. Their discipline, loyalty, and effectiveness ensures the success of any defensive operation. In contrast to ordinary mercenaries, they are principled and reliable. We also offer instructors for local military and law enforcement training. CEO. Since the very beginning, Militech has been led by strong and decisive leaders who are guided by timeless moral values. In 2023, General Donald Lundy led his soldiers to victory in the Fourth Corporate War, liberating America from enemy Arasaka forces. After his death, the torch was passed to Rosalind Myers, a proponent of peace and distinguished politician who oversaw the NUSA's rapid economic recovery. Our current CEO is Lucas Harford, a man who has inherited the best characteristics of previous Militech CEOs, the spiritual successor to General Donald Lundy, as well as a faithful ally of the NUSA's incumbent president, Harford, continues the pragmatic and level-headed policies that his predecessors were lauded for. News. Militech International Armaments has signed a deal to purchase 35 Manticore AVs from Silver Sharer Limited. For years, farmers have been struggling with radical nomad eco-terrorists who wish to reforest the Amazon plains by destroying soy plantations. These nomad criminals are brazenly unconcerned about the agricultural food crisis this would cause for all of South America. The CEO of Militech, Lucas Harford, has footed the medical bill of Fred Halsey, a veteran of the Unification War. While on a business trip, Mr. Harford recognized Halsey's pneumonia symptoms and ordered him to be evacuated by trauma team. As Harford said, no American soldier deserves to suffer alone and die on the streets. Militech's Rapid Response Division has dealt a decisive blow to a radical extremist network, planning a series of terrorist attacks on NUSA territory. It is unclear whether they were acting alone. Reports have confirmed that approximately 75% of those slain were Japanese citizens. Okay. Careers. Militech is a 3-time recipient of the Best Employer in Night City Award. We offer unbeatable working conditions for everyone, whether it's in administration or in our armed forces. If you are interested in a career in Militech, join our applications network today. Currently, we are actively seeking netrunners and recruiters. Apply today. And we can't reach the contact page. That's funny. WNS News. Asbestos found in Militech implants. That's funny, coming straight off the Militech website. A faulty batch of Militech limbs has led to a mass allergic reaction among Arroyo residents. All signs point to the trace amounts of asbestos mixed into the implants. Militech heads in Night City have declined to comment on the issue. Can we read more, or is that just... Sorry, you are not subscribed. We cannot read more. We can only read the headlines. MaxTac is on a roll. In just a single week, officers from the elite MaxTac unit stopped as many as 9 cyberpsychosis attacks. Only 4 civilian bystanders were killed, and 6 left in critical condition. 2 of the attackers were taken alive. So MaxTac is like the SWAT team of Cyberpunk, of Night City, basically. It's who you call when the regular police ain't gonna cut it. And cyberpsychosis is when the body... it explains it more throughout the game, but basically it's like you've got all these implants and stuff, and the flesh of the body doesn't play nice with the electronics of all of the cybernetics, and it leads you to going insane. Highway extension cancelled. The City Council has rejected a proposal to build a new stretch of highway aiming to connect Night City to Los Angeles. The proposal was put forth by Night Corps out of concern for public safety. The relentless attacks from nomads we will never find out about. A theatrical cesspool. Corporate Wars is like a sewer. It's a putrid, seemingly never-ending deluge of crap. This tone-deaf musical takes realistic historical events and throws them into an industrial-sized propaganda blender, not to mention the talentless performances from the main roles. Massacre in Japantown. An investigation is underway into the cause of a mysterious shootout in Japantown. According to sources, the NCPD found the bodies of Lazarus agents on the scene. The lone survivor claims that the attacker was a portly man with a black cyber arm. In world news, bushfires in eastern Australia. At least 300 people have died as a result of devastating bushfires in eastern Australia. Trauma team paramedics are working overtime to save as many clients as possible. Client priority is determined by their package grade. Of course it is. Because profits. Cave lion cloned. Bioengineers are celebrating the first successful cloning of a cave lion. Scientists from Yakutsk, Tokyo, and Seoul used genetic material from the remains of an ancient female lion discovered in a bog not far from the Kolyma River in northeastern Siberia. The lion cub has already reached size, age, maybe something. Londoners clash with nomads. Clashes broke out on the outskirts of Oxford between refugees fleeing flooded London and the local nomads, who accused Londoners of occupying their campgrounds and depleting their water supply. Water wars. Riots in Seattle continue due to prolonged drought in the region, intensified partly due to President Meyer's decision to supply the city with cheap drinking water, though not enough to satisfy all residents. The theft and murder rate has increased dramatically. shocks ski jumper disqualification. Controversy has erupted after a ski jump athlete was disqualified in the finals in Samjinyan. Sigurd Øyen was accused of using an unapproved exoskeleton that markedly reduced his weight. Entertainment. Watson Whore shocks audiences yet again. America's most notorious hit TV series can't stop leaving audiences slack-jawed in front of the screen. This time, the protagonist of Watson Whore agreed to eat 5 jars of assembly line waste from All Foods' synth meat products. Unofficial sources have informed WNS News that the star fell severely ill and was evacuated. Why does that not surprise me? Red Menace's new beau? Could it be that the most explosive member of the hit band Us Cracks has found herself a new lover? Red Menace was... Is Red Menace her name? I think so. Red Menace was last spotted in the company of a Canadian esports athlete. The singer was wearing an adorable pair of Neo-Kish pants, in contrast with her usual style. 2077's must-have travel guide. Planning a city break, but worried about running into nomads? Have no fear. Our guide is here to tell you which cars and weapons are best when it comes to self-defense. Also, don't forget about protective acid rain gear and sandstorms. So in this world, carrying a weapon is not odd. It's just the norm. And, you know, acid rain gear, sandstorms, being worried about self-defense and getting attacked on random travels, you know, are the norm. Albanian newest performance, but is it art? A refreshingly old-school performance piece, or an utter lack of taste? An Albanian artist doused herself in H2. That's the equivalent of gasoline in this world. And set herself alight in the center of the capital, Tirana, in order to remind the world of her country's annexation by Yugoslavia. Dang. Portland's newest artist or vandal. The Portland Police Bureau are conducting an investigation into the suspect behind a holomural projection onto the side of one of the city's mega buildings. The brilliantly executed work displays a donkey's head on President Myers. Rumor has it that those behind the holomural belong to a local gang of pranksters. News and technology. New demon in the net. A demon's like a virus. Budding netrunners beware. Netwatch has identified a new kind of demon in cyberspace. Ordinary net users have nothing to fear, but those that venture deeper into the unknown should take extra precautions before jacking in. Jacking in is like plugging your own brain into the computer, which is a thing in this world. New reflex booster from Arasaka. Rumors are circulating that Arasaka is developing a new line of reflex boosters that will last twice as long as current models on the market. Arasaka's press officer has announced that the corporation is looking for willing participants in the experiment. Interactive brain dances? A brain dance that can be edited in real time? It sounds like science fiction, but scientists from the Autonomous University of Mexico believe it'll happen sooner than we think. Specialized BD technicians are already capable of altering data scrolled by wreaths. Wreaths are how you watch the brain dance. There's a lot, I don't think I realized, there is a lot of information that is available early on before you understand what this world is like. And my typical gameplay style is to read things as I come across it. So there's a lot of stuff where it's like, I did not know this the first time I started. Chrome Stallions from Biotechnica? Fans of retro sports are in for a treat. Thanks to Biotechnica's research, we're only a few years away from having real racehorses. Cyberbiologists are working on a prototype mechanical stallion that will be practically indistinguishable from its organic counterpart. New solution for cyberpsychosis. Kang Tao's newest rifles are growing ever more popular on the streets of American cities. Characterized by their lightness, intuitiveness, and effectiveness, they're fast becoming a favorite for dealing with cyber psychos. In the NUSA alone, the personality disorder associated with cyberware has grown to epic proportions. Guide to Night City. Welcome to Night City. Can a city, any city, be perfect? They say nothing is perfect, but Night City sure does come close. When Richard Knight drew his first sketches, he dreamed of creating a new society. His vision had survived in the majestic shapes of buildings, the complex layout of streets, and the ever-industrious inhabitants themselves. Feast your optics on Richard Knight's urban masterpiece, standing tall after 80 years. Cool off in the shadow of corporate skyscrapers in Corpo Plaza. Eat scrumptious onigiri in the neon glow of Japantown. Get footloose in any of the clubs downtown. Just remember to stay in the neighborhoods under NCPD jurisdiction. Night City wears many different masks. History. Night City was founded in May 1994, but its story starts much earlier, the day the young visionary Richard Knight founded Knight International, today known as Night Corp. When the world descended into chaos near the end of the 20th century, Richard Knight dreamed of a modern city free from oppression, poverty, and the errors of the past, a city that would be guided by the invisible hands of corporate experts. Not long after, Knight went into business with 3 huge investors, Arasaka, EBM, and Petrochem, who financed the construction of a metropolis. Night City's original name was Coronado City, taken from the bay that it was founded on. The following years witnessed global war and ecological destruction. The United States of America collapsed. Knight's vision, which had been slowly growing on elites, suddenly felt necessary. They understood that humanity needed a bastion of law and order upheld by corporations. Coronado City started to attract even more investors. Unfortunately, not everyone agreed with Knight's ideas. Shortly after, our father-founder was murdered by unknown assailants, still unknown to this day. In his honor, the city council decided to change the metropolis's name. Since then, it has appeared on maps as Night City. The next decade was marked by a period of anarchy. After Knight's death, the city became a bed of lawlessness. The situation became so dire that in 2011, corporations restructured the council, allowing Night City to continue function in the form we know it today. Even in spite of terrorist attacks, the Fourth Corporate War, or the hostile ambitions of the NUSA, the city still lives and breathes, nurtured under the wings of Arasaka and other mega-corporations. Must-see places. Downtown. Downtown. Embark on your Night City adventure in the district with the most exclusive hotels, gourmet restaurants, and spiciest clubs. During daytime, you can purchase a priceless souvenir in the form of an implant or a rifle, and at night you can revel in the frenzy of modern-day punk. Without putting yourself in harm's way, of course. Your best bet is Six Shots, run by a former mercenary, but if you enjoy the pleasures of the flesh, Licks comes a close second. Corpo Plaza. The jewel of neo-postmodern, neo-militaristic architecture, which serves as a home to the largest corporations, paradoxically owes its style to the tragedy in 2023. The terrorist attack on the former Arasaka Tower damaged surrounding buildings, requiring the complete reconstruction of a large part of the plaza. The spot where the tower used to sit is now a memorial to the victims of the attack. Kabuki. A must-see for any self-respecting tourist. It's in Kabuki that you'll find the Med Center, where anyone can go and chip themselves a new limb or reflex booster. Seekers of local goods will find a motley of little stores with affordable wares, though we advise caution, especially at night. Nomads and violent gangers? Nomads and violent gangers are often found lurking in dimly lit streets. Japantown. Lovers of the land of cherry blossoms will feel right at home here. Among the numerous available tourist attractions, it's worth highlighting the Shinto shrine dedicated to the kami of chrome and electricity, as well as the cherry blossom market, which boasts the most delicious ramen in town. Chance takers will easily find pachinko machines to sink hours into. Japantown reveals its finest colors after dusk. North Oak. You can catch breathtaking views of the city from the hills that surround it. North Oak is by far the most charming of the city's districts, with manicured lawns and lush greenery. That must be where we live. It's the perfect place for a relaxed stroll, well away from the cramped and chaotic urban streetscape, just as long as you don't trespass onto any of the properties. North Oak is largely home to the city's celebrities, politicians, and corporate elite who can afford to install the highest caliber security systems. Are we considered corporate elite? Could we actually afford a place here? I'm starting to question it now. Maybe we don't live there. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Who knows? Useful links. Night City Police Department, NCPD. Officers subject to the office of the mayor of Night City are duty-bound to protect night citizens and tourists throughout the city. It's important to remember that the NCPD is unable to help individuals located in certain neighborhoods, such as the combat zone near Pacifica and outside city limits. There is a combat zone near one of the neighborhoods. That's kind of much. That's kind of a lot of much. Night City Area Rapid Transit, NCART. NCART runs Night City's public transport system and offers both metro and streetcar services. 6 lines connect all the city's districts, from Westbrook to Pacifica. For your safety, please note that the metro stations lie outside the NCPD's jurisdiction and are not patrolled. That's like saying, we've got a subway, but good luck, no one patrols the subway. If you get attacked, oh well. Night City Network. When using the net in Night City, remember to access only domains that are approved by Netwatch. .corp, .pub, .law. Never access domains with the extension .web. If you encounter a rogue AI, immediately contact the Netwatch hotline. Office of the Mayor of Night City. Night City's government is comprised of the Office of the Mayor in cooperation with the City Council. The Mayor of the de facto President of the city, equivalent to a head of state. His authority encompasses the Night City Police Department, among other official agencies. Pleasures of Night City. On the official Night City website, this is here. Night City is a paradise for those seeking limitless pleasure and entertainment. You'll find the best nightclubs, strip clubs, brain dance bars, and traditional cat houses and doll houses. The choices can be overwhelming, which is why we've created a guide to help you navigate the near-endless possibilities. Which we can't click on, of course. No, it does let you. Hang on, can I click on the other stuff? No way. That's cool, actually. That's really cool that it has those. This just opened up so much more reading than I think I want to do right now. Contact. Okay, I do. So the main reason, I don't know if I said this earlier, the main reason I wanted to read all of these right now was because I don't know if we're going to have access to this location later, and I don't know if these options change. So I wanted to make sure we read like what we have access to here. But I imagine this one will be available elsewhere. Stop Meyer's petition. Dear Mrs. President, we know that you are considering running in the new United States of America's next presidential elections. Out of concern for the future of this nation, we appeal to your reason to stay clear of the race. We are well aware that your decision will largely benefit Militech, with which you have deep and long-standing ties. We're here to tell you that America, and particularly Night City, does not stand to benefit from your re-election. We did not want a leader who will lead this country into open armed conflict. You would answer that war is not your intention, and yet you regularly refuse to sign a peace treaty with Arasaka, and firmly insist on a return to the old USA, blatantly disregarding the independence and sovereignty of the free states. We hope that you make the right decision. Signatures collected. Do we sign the petition? I mean, if they're refusing to sign a peace treaty with Arasaka, and we're Arasaka corporate, so I think we signed the petition. Thank you for your support.